think one of the things that we are not stressing enough is one, to set your boundaries, and the other one is to have clear and transparent communication about it. Like how Kelsey, you were talking about, I don't have the bandwidth for XYZ, or the project is going into freeze. And at the same time, like if it's a community and there's a freeze, I think that's a great point of reminding people that if you're wanting to get up to speed and catch up, this is really the time to do it because the project is not marching forward. So, on one hand, we are communicating about we don't have the bandwidth, so more bandwidth would be great. And also reminding people that this is a great time if you want to be involved because you care about this thing, like do it now.
But I think we're humans. Like people sometimes neglect their own health, even though they know better. Some people know they should be changing those filters in their house, but they don't. This is one of these things where it's really hard to be on top of your game all the time and forever. And so I don't know if these open source projects present a realistic view of how humans maintain anything, how we maintain our relationships, how we maintain our bodies. Sometimes you just go through a period where you're not in the best mood possible. That's probably the wrong time to be trying to work on some new feature that you don't even need. And so, how do you communicate the ebbs and flows of being a human? And these projects are very weird because most people, we say community, but we're not really talking about the whole person. We're talking about the person writing code and using the code. But when you start to zoom out and you really want to mean community, that means there's a little bit more to this. That person, how do they feel? Like, I guess it's not cordial to keep greeting people, but most people don't even say hi anymore or smile anymore. Like these things are so important. So I understand now why we keep missing all the human flags. Like a person just had a kid. Hey, congratulations on the new kid. Would you implement this feature? It's like, what? What are you talking about? Like, no, they got something more important to be working on right now. So I think it's just one of those things where this software thing is so much closer to like reality when you really expand out. And I hope we start to really think about this stuff in terms of seasons and people, transition and change. And consistency comes with a huge price, and someone's got to pay it. And it just may not be you forever.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. It's so interesting that we are talking about this because I work with a few communities and a few community managers, and we are currently in the process of taking these topics to some of our communities, like just really highlighting this importance of communication and just the really simple things of saying hi, please, thank you, how are you today? Like taking care of the communities as a collection of human beings as opposed to the little robots who type code every day and review code every day. Like how to make the environment nicer, and with that more sustainable, because we are also looking into like the people, looking after the people who are writing that code and maintaining the software, as well as talking to companies, individuals in the ecosystem, like, hey, if this is something you're relying on, you care about, then this is your opportunity to increase that bandwidth and do it on a, like, maintain something for the friction of the cost if it was your proprietary solution and you literally had to do every single thing yourself. So just, yeah, putting things into a different perspective is sometimes it really is needed.